teleport rock. I think it's on another character. Let me try find it. I'm being cheap.
Must be my boss.
Does anybody else do this? Where they just move the teleport rock around? I feel so cheap doing this, but I really can't be bothered buying another one. And I always forget as well. Alright, I remembered to move my rock. You guys clearly came when I did not lose my rock or anything. Hey guys. How's everyone? Hope you guys are well. Very warm for me today. What happened to the arc solo progression? What? What arc solo progression? The Cadena. Yeah. I think after a point, I just didn't really enjoy playing the character as much, and there was just a lot of things going on. I think after that burning, I just felt like farming a lot more, and I ended up not finishing it. And its CRA gear is all missing because it was the temporary gear. Maybe sometime in the future I'll come back to it, but let's finish off this Bowmaster before I move on. I'm just gonna quickly do my Jett's dailies, and then I'll hop on my Archer. I've only done a few things after yesterday's stream. Yes, streamed 2 days in a row. Amazing. I think it was less to do with the class and more to do with it didn't align with what other things I was doing, and I just never got around to recording everything. Maybe down the track I can show what I've done on it. I have like worked a little bit on the Cadena afterwards, but not that much. I think if I put on my Lynx and my Legion, I could probably do 3-door on it, but my skills on Cadena are not very good, I'll say that much. My movement and animation cancelling still has a lot to be improved. I'm gonna finish up my Sphera and Stonium Baileys, and I'm gonna go ahead and run around on my Bowmaster. There's a lot of things I actually want to get done on that character. And, well, if I was gonna record it anyway, why not enjoy it with the stream, you know? Why not keep it up while I'm motivated? My thought process. Do fire spirits. Hop into my damage gear, maybe things will become a little bit easier. So when it comes to CRA, I definitely think that mechanics can carry you a fair amount. I'm just trying to think back to how my paladin was when I did it. I think because I did my paladin, the CRA before the new 5th job skills, and I would have had about like 80-85 IED as well, and like 1.5 mil range. And I did clown and chicken, and then queen with a little bit more damage. So with that in mind, I think that a lot of people are capable of doing at least 3 doors. It's just a matter of practice. You know, admittedly, there's some luck involved, especially with queen. Like, if you have low damage and get really unlucky with the mirrors, it can be quite difficult. I'm just ever so slightly off one-shotting. I wonder if I have any links on. Aha, I have all the links on. Oh no. I wouldn't mind bravado, actually. Take this off. That might help. Right, it's a little bit better. But yeah, but definitely for CRA, you can go much further if you have better mechanics. I think one of the things is maximizing the amount of damage that you're doing in a fight. I see a lot of people play really safe around bosses because they obviously don't want to get hit, right? But I think a lot of bosses you can afford to get hit quite early. So for the Bowmaster, I've already done the 5th job advancement. I did it off stream yesterday because I don't think that the 5th job itself is that interesting to do. Today I need to get done the Vanishing Journey pre-quest and then start up some of the item getting. I don't know what the right word is. Starting to get some of the items I need for my equipment. So I'm gonna do things like Alien PQ. I'm gonna go around and do things like what else? Off the top of my head, I need to do Pink Beam. Maybe I'll upgrade some of the gear, who knows? Yeah, there's a few things I need to get done. I think one of the biggest showstoppers for me at the moment is actually hard Ranmaru. I'm trying to do something with the hard Ranmaru set, see how it works out. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Trying something a little bit different. I know a lot of people don't use the hard Ranmaru stuff. Yeah, I've done a fair amount of recording off stream. I'm actually super keen because once I do a little bit of all the things I want to show, then I can put together the video. I just want to like at least a sample of everything. Because I'm just trying to think of ways to encourage people to try solo progression, or if people don't want to look for carriers or don't want to get carried, I want to give them like an idea of what they can do, right? Not necessarily like a guide, just like some concepts, you know. I think there's a lot of like random items that aren't being utilized, and there's a lot of things that you can take advantage of. Like The Von Leon set, for example, is something I'm going to be using. It's just like very easy to get, very cheap. Pretty much free. It only takes you a few days to get like some decent flames. And you know, Alien PQ I think is quite underrated, although it is quite tedious. I'm not going to deny that. It does take a while, especially if you run through all your runs. But for somebody who like may have just started the game and don't have access to carries, Golix carries, you know, all that sort of stuff, just being aware of like different set combinations and stuff like that can be make the difference. So. And it's mostly because you can't really get the Kana treasure, shoulder, belt anymore. It's not really an option for new players now because they've revamped how that works. It's better for mid-game players, but the early game players miss out on a free ring and shoulder and belt. Because that set's not bad. I don't know if I'd use it now still, but you definitely would want the ring. It's just a ring that you can use. Sometimes you just can't complain and trying to fill your slots. But for me, it kind of came down to how do I use the belt? How do I use my set bonuses to get as much stat as possible for free? And also, I don't want to like go for items that can't be transitioned later on. Oh, my game was lagging a bit there. Because I don't like telling people, I wouldn't want to recommend people things like a Chaos Zakum belt, for example. I think because you can't transfer it, can't really use it much. That's just an example off the top of my head. Cernium done. We could do burning. Oh, that shows magicians. Maybe if soldiers would have been better. Hopefully that's not too bad. Yeah, I heard about the new ring. It'll be good because for us it's a 160 ring, so it'd be nice to use. New best in slot. It helps as part of the boss set as well, so when people eventually move off of the what's it? When you start like phasing out your boss accessory set, I think most people will still have like a pink bean cup and they'll have the Magnus badge. So you get a little bit on the set bonus as well. It's kind of nice. And you know, 160 ring, that extra 1% on potential lines is nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that new boss for that ring. It also saves you on having to make a Kana ring or a Meister ring. So if you have them at 22, you don't need to make another one. I guess you could still make another one and transfer it across. Yeah. Because it's 160, you could technically transfer a superior ring onto it. And yeah, I mean, decently accessible ring by the sounds of it. Sounds like it's not too hard to get in terms of the drop rate. It's not like a pap mark or something, which is significantly harder to get, right? Yeah, definitely looking forward to that update. It's quite interesting to me too that they made it like a decently hard boss. Like it's about as hard as Hard Lucid, Hard Will. So yeah, another weekly boss that you can do with a group of people. Pretty cool. painful. Off this boat. And there's a new winter box that's out. We're going ham on that. Not winter box, autumn box. What if I can kill it? Just need a few more Strike Force procs. Very good. Which Explorer revamp are you looking forward to? Honestly, I want them to make the Explorers with bad mobbing actually have decent mobbing up to 5th job. I think a lot of the Explorers have pretty decent 5th job skills, so the classes are actually pretty fun. It's just that the like on the way to 5th job is quite painful. I'm thinking things like the Warriors in general. I wouldn't mind it if they like just made those ones you know, just better to train up to 200. But I know a lot of people like hear about Hero, for example. They hear, oh yeah, it's good bosser, but you get discouraged pretty fast if you don't burn it, right? It's has very awkward mobbing. It's just very outdated. Same thing with like, I'm thinking Buccaneer as well. Marksman. There's a lot of characters I can see people building or playing, but discouraged heavily by just worse mobbing. Like all these classes get so much better after 5th job, but getting in there is rough. Yeah, Fire Poison is another one. Definitely. I think Cleric is not too terrible, like compared to modern classes, yeah, but I think if we're talking just Explorer, it's quite okay. It's not terrible. Which is crazy to say when like Cleric is typically a support class. Thanks man, I appreciate it. Glad you enjoy the content. There will be more of it soon. After this stream, then hopefully I have a good amount of content to put together and put together a video of some sort. So I'm just finishing up some dailies here and then I'm gonna work on Bowmaster. There's actually so many things on the Bowmaster I need to do, I don't even know where to start. I have some ideas in mind. I'm glad to hear that, man. Yeah, this game has a pretty... like... it's pretty overwhelming how much stuff there is to learn for what's basically a mobile game. I like to call Maplestory a mobile game because it kinda is. But it's got a surprisingly deep like equipment system, I guess. At least in the early game. Once you play a little bit more, it plateaus, but early on there's just so much stuff that's going on. Yeah, I'm glad the videos were helpful. 70% of the way. Almost out here. What's my first main? If you're talking about like, say way back when I was younger, gotta be probably like one of the thief classes. I think I made a bandit when I first started, many years ago. Almost a decade ago. Okay, more than a decade. Damn. Would have been a bandit, but within like more recent Maplestory, it was a hero. So the first character on this account that I got past 220 was a hero. I just chose 220 as like an arbitrary number. I don't know. It doesn't really mean anything. But yeah, it was a hero. And now I moved around multiple characters before settling on Jett, and it's currently my main. Kill these elite mobs for my daily. The nice thing about being in Cernium is that by the time that you finish your Cernium dailies, you probably finish most of the coin capping sort of stuff. These dailies get you to kill so many things. For those who are in the chat, what are you guys maining? You guys main? Or if you don't have a main, which ones have you been playing recently? You think they should bring back things like old Lionheart Castle? I think it wouldn't hurt. I don't think it would hurt. I mean, if it's a better... People will just train wherever's better. I think in terms of EXP, it'd be interesting to do that for the early levels. Maybe not for the later levels, because I don't think people would use it. Later on, training is a pretty big form of like money as well. So you don't want to be in a party, because then you'll just split the money. Do I use the ship and suborbital to train? I use suborbital, but not the ship. I use the ship sometimes in Cernium. I should be using suborbital. I forget. The way that suborbital works as well is that it has the same cooldown as like Holy Symbol and a lot of the decent skills, so you can use that together to have mobs die while you're buffing, whatnot. But yeah, absolutely I use suborbital. Ship not so much. Ship is more of a bossing thing. Because it's a little bit awkward to move around on the ship. I'd rather flash jump. Oh, it's definitely fun. I mean, if you enjoy it, go ahead. But for me, I prefer to flash jump around. Feels faster. Yeah, definitely. I think that kind of was how it was in Cernium early on. I think it was actually okay to train together. But now that a lot of people have started building up Sacred Force, like for me, I've got level 5 Sacred Force, right? And this is enough for me to one-shot in the first area and two-shot in the second area. And I'm not even that strong. Like, compared to a lot of people, I'm not that strong. But earlier on, it was quite tough. Like, when you just first got the symbol at 260, it was horrible. I was like 5 or 6 shotting. It was quite rough. But anyway, I think that's all of my dailies on my Jett that I want to do. I have a 2x coupon. Maybe I should have. Yeah, it's okay. Let's over to the Bowmaster. I'm gonna move my rock across because I'm cheap. Yeah, I used to train in MP3 back in the day too. That was that's a throwback, definitely. I actually found out that my my Scania character on this account actually has a ghost ship badge. It actually has the badge from way back. I didn't even know until I checked out like maybe a week or two ago. Alright. How long have I been farming at Limina? I've been training there since 255. And the amount of familiars that you saw in my inventory was probably like maybe 5 or 6 totems worth. Like they add up a lot. You get so many training. You get so many training. Like I let it fill up my inventory before combining them. Like my inventory has looked like that at least 5 or 6 times already. I'm just really lazy combining them because it has a whole animation and everything. I was just right. So what do I need to do? So many things I need to do. First thing, greed pendant good. Will help a lot. Just getting some of these equips that are drop related are quite annoying. A range ad I've got. Didn't know if I have any links equipped. Let's just leave the links. It's like whatever. So let's start with Von Leon. I want to transition out of my Pencilier as fast as possible. This thing I hate. I hate the Pencilier stuff. Right, let's do Von Leon first. Oh, actually I can boss queue there now, can't I? Teleport me straight there. Which character has a ghost ship badge? It's my hero on my Scania character. So I'm just going to do Von Leon normal one last time. This is going to be the last time I do normal mode because I want to have one of each of the Von Leon items. This should give me enough coins to buy the rest of the stuff. My Dell has no badge, it means it's weak. It's true. You are weak. How dare you have not a badge? It is a shame that they chose to make that thing where we can't get potable badges anymore. It is a shame. But you know, what can we do? Alright, let's have a look. What do I have already? I've got the helmet and the overall. So I need the shoes and cape. Long shoes. I want the 4 set. This 4 set adds the extra boss damage. How are these flames? Pretty awful. I'll just keep these for the time being. And the reason for this is because I want to use Ranmaru shoulder and gloves. Sounds a bit crazy, but if you guys are interested, my explanation will be in the video when I release it. So that's going to be my set. It's going to be 4 this and then 2 Ranmaru. Now I need to go for my arcane sim. I actually haven't done any of that. I have the fake one. I haven't finished my request. My arcane power at 100. Damn, it's only level 6. Oh, this. But yeah, I chose Scania way back in the day because that's where my friends were playing when I was younger, and when I came back to it recently, that's what went back to it. But it's either going to be Scania or Bera. I actually do have a Bera character as well. I played recently during when Reboot just kept crashing. There was like this period of time where it just kept crashing, so I played Bera for a short while as a joke. It was fun. It was very different playing without a teleport rock. Aurora when? Who knows? Oh, it's gonna be painful. I kinda wanna see what these skills look like. Just seeing numbers, but I can't see anything. Not the graphics. Yeah, I think that was why. I remember playing in Scania because my friends were like, oh, it's got a lot of people in it, so you can trade and stuff. And that was a pretty big incentive, honestly, back then, like when the free market was more of a thing. Being in a bigger... Why'd that fall? Being in a bigger server meant like you had more access to a lot of items and more people to sell to. Alright, this pre-quest is going to take me a while. But we gotta do it. Alright, what I'm gonna do, because this is quite painful, I add some of my damage links on for the time being. Oh, you know what? Some EXP links can't hurt as well. Actually used them. Alright, they're good enough. See things a little bit. Oh no. Not a skill locking one. I'm not really sure what any of my buttons do, or any of my 5th job skills, but I'm just gonna press them. I will say though, Bowmaster is a lot more aesthetic than I expected. Very satisfying seeing all these arrows just fly everywhere. Time for me to start using arrow platter. Yeah, you're right. We all know that Maplestory players can't read. It's kind of true. One of my friends told me a pretty funny story about how when he was learning how to do Black Mage, they were about to do their first run. And then their party leader says, alright, does everyone have a key? You guys don't know you need a key to go into Black Mage. And then half of them said, wait guys, where do we get the key from? I thought that was quite funny. I really need rope lift on this character. I'm not very good at using the up jump. Yeah, mate. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Have a good night. think I just cycle those two skills. I feel like they're more comfortable to use when I cycle them. Right, 10% of the way through. So this is the first thing I need to get done. Then after this, I need to do some alien PQ. Need to run through that at least once. But yeah, I could probably put this off forever, but should probably work on this. Oh shit, XP pot. This. Good. Soon to be 201. Have I tried Black Mage yet? No, I haven't tried it yet. I'm not high enough level for me to do good enough damage. Not even including my weapons. I'm still too low level for it. I think somebody asked me in the previous stream what level, and I think like at least 270. I think a lot of people around 270 with good items can attempt it, but I don't have the levels nor the equips. It does look like a pretty fun boss. I've seen a lot of my friends attempt Black Mage a few times. It does look like quite a challenge. Looks like a lot of fun. I would love to give it a try, but first things first, gotta get strong. Also very easily distracted when it comes to trying to improve a specific character. Goldflower the best way to get material? I think it is. Probably your best bet. It's a shame that they killed threads. Those juniper berry seed bottles or whatever, very nice. So what I'm doing right now is just the bare minimum to get my Vanishing Journey thing unlocked, so I can actually start doing the dailies whenever I have time or feel like it. I won't be prioritizing it on this character because it's going to be very slow. I'm going to be weak. So a lot of people, if it's like the only character, I would tell people to try to do them. But because I have other characters that I work on, I personally won't be spending that much time writing out arcane symbols. Because even for my paladin, I don't think my Vanishing Journey got past level 9. And my Choo-Choo was like at level 6, and I cleared 4 door just fine. Like, as good as that is, it's not like it's not a requirement for CRA. When I start doing Lomian, then I'm gonna need all the damage I can get, I think. But I'm not gonna worry about it too much, because it will take me a while to do the dailies. But for now, I'm just getting this pre-quest out of the way, so when I eventually do decide to push my arcane symbol, I can. And honestly, one of the best things about finishing this pre-quest is unlocking some of the hidden areas. if you guys don't know, like the hidden fields, like this one. Which one? There's one here. It's like these like random hidden zones on the edges with the extra arcane force. Those places always have like really high burning to train in. It's very easy to train there, so I can come back to it whenever. This is more for completionist sake. Gotta do this at some point, might as well do it now. I also realized I just really hate doing Vanishing Journey when there's 5. There's like 5 of these daily quests I have to do. Have I been pushing for any bosses on my Jett? I can pretty much do any boss except for Black Mage at the moment. I just haven't really been joining parties for it. I used to be part of like a Dark Mill, Chaos Gloom V Healer party on my Jett, but I don't know, just haven't really been motivated to boss. Like I know that there's like the arcane drops and all that sort of stuff, but I just didn't want to put myself on a schedule to do those bosses. Right now I only really do like Hard Will on my Jett because I like the party that I'm with. I'm also the only Dex user. You know, I wouldn't be surprised in after 20 minutes I'm still not done. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm happy just taking my time doing these. This makes for a chill stream, you know? Not everything has to be super efficient. So maybe I could use my double EXP coupons, why not? My Jett is already in full arcane. It's already 5 set. Unless you're talking about this character, in which case a very, very long time. Very long time. I'm never efficient. I'm a casual gamer. I stopped being casual and made my Kana. Oh, but my Kana's a bossing mule. That's different. It's not a farmer. It's a bossing mule. A solo up to Lomian. That being said, my Kana is quite lucky. Like when I was rolling for like 2-line int on it across most of its items, it got 2-line int plus drop or meso for pretty much every piece. Ridiculous. I also got my superior set super fast on it, which is pretty lucky. I think within like a week of getting Helix carries. Oh, I say carry, but more like trades. Got like the entire set. I don't think I'll buy the Arcane Fan on it, but we'll see if I can get a drop from Hard Lucid if I run it. I don't know about Hard Will. Unlikely I'll find a party anytime soon. Double requirement's quite high. See. I'm so glad that this event has that free pet. I was using like the free pet from the Fairy Bros thing. Ray is only nice to me when I'm on my Jett. If I'm not on my Jett, he's not nice to me. And nice is a very loose term I'll use. Oh, my pet is hungry. Yeah, they're gonna make arcanes a little bit better. I'm kind of glad that they're doing that system. It honestly should have been that system anyway. Especially for like the classes that have multiple item drops. Thinking like for warriors, imagine being a Dark Knight and then you're wanting a spear or whatever it is, and then you get a pole arm drop. That just sounds terrible. Or you're a like a hero or paladin, and you want like a specific item, and then the game just says, "Oh man, here, have random one-hand weapon that you don't want." Yeah, I'm looking forward to the boxes. The boxes would be good. And being able to choose your armor pieces if you get the armor box is a nice touch as well. Especially if you're like 4 set out of 5 or something. And you don't want another glove. But yeah, even though that they're doing these changes, I don't expect a lot of people to get drops anyway. Such a rare thing, you know? I don't have any of the pitch boss accessories, if that's what you're asking. I haven't seen a book yet in my party. I've run with them for like a few months. We haven't seen a book yet. Haven't seen Berserked or Eye Patch either. I did watch one of my friends get a Source of Suffering. That was pretty cool when he did V-Healer. So that was the first time I've seen a drop. I do have a Pat Mark, but I don't really count that. It was only a matter of time. It took me like 50 runs to get a Pat Mark. It wasn't even on my Jett. It was on like a random bossing route. After I finish this, I'm gonna grab some pet food. Oh wait, I just realized I didn't use this skill the entire time. Grab some pet food real quick. I could level up that fast. I think I gotta go to this map now. Okay. Then he'll tell me to take the portal, which I will not. And he will tell me to climb, which I won't. When my friend told me about that, I thought it was a miracle. There's a bit of time. Solid claw. Why is it always green? What is this rune? Always the darkness one. Can I even kill these guys? Looks like I can. No, why not? Which boy with the new set? Honestly, I just got sick of looking at whatever I was using before. Easy level. And the new set's kind of decent. Very flashy for what you get. Gives you a bit of everything too. I was wondering why it was so pricey for a set, and then I saw it gives you everything. Like literally fills out all your cosmetic slots. I was like, wow, right, makes sense. Yeah, quite pricey. It looks pretty decent. I'm just impressed that somebody hand designed it. And like it wasn't like was it? It was fan made, right? Something like that. I think after this, we need to do some alien PQ for the footage. Be nice. And then we'll see how I'm feeling after that. I'll say I didn't miss these pre-quests. At least it gives you a pretty decent XP as you go through it. Surprisingly enjoying this class now that I'm playing it a little bit more. Not too bad. So far at least. And the skills surprisingly match the set that I'm using. A lot of the skills are blue. Somebody's gonna carry me to victory in this wolf. At least we're almost done here. Then I need to do one more in this area, and then the tranquils. Oh, the tranquil ones are going to be painful. Makes life so much better having a pet. This berry bro is very well timed for me. So how is everybody? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Time to heat up here in Australia. Approaching spring. Actually, it is already spring, technically, I think. Right? Hang on. Technically the first day of spring. I can already feel it. So it's quite warm compared to the last couple of days. Not looking forward to the summer, I can say that much. Not very good with hot weather. Got to put down my arrow platter whenever I remember as well. Almost done here too. I think this is probably one of my least favorite maps. Doesn't really affect me at the moment. But later on, when you start one-shotting in Vanishing Journey, this map has pretty awful spawn rate. At least compared to like even the rest of Vanishing Journey, it's quite awful. I think I have to go back here. Yep. At least this part, there is a good old trick to it, but quite weak to see how effective the trick is. See how effective this trick is gonna go. I will say though, this class has a lot more AoE than I expected. I just expected to use Arrow Stream the entire time, but pleasantly surprised that it actually has a lot of good AoE. I say good, it's just good enough, I guess. Enough down here? Looks like it. Alright, nice. Go back. Everything. Hope it doesn't despawn. Gotta go fast. Quick. Run a little bit. Outrun the potion lock. Alright, let's see if we made it. There's still some here. Feeling I'm gonna have to kill more. Just the feeling. More. Nice. And that's just about the Vanishing Journey pre-quest done. I think after this, I'm gonna go try and do some alien PQ and hopefully I get some drops. I run that maybe once or twice. And then I need to do some... Oh, I really gotta do Pink Bean as well. Oh my god. I haven't even done the prequest for that. I really should have done that along the way. Along my leveling. Biggest regret, not doing Pink Bean requests. Worst idea to not do. Do I go down or up? Is it up? Oh, down. Now I've got to do the whole walk. Oh, that gives you a lot of EXP. You guys see that? My last quest gave like 30%. Bye, my friend. Or goodbye, me, rather. And I've unlocked a new set of dailies for my account. Yay. Sounds like fun. Probably won't do them on stream because that might be a bit boring. Not might, is. There we go. Arcane symbol. Can I teleport out here? What I want to do is go back to town. Nope, can't teleport in this map. So I'm gonna do some alien PQ. See if I can get anything. And then I need to do Commercy as well. If I can get that Sweetwater weapon. Those two things are very important for this character at least. Almost as important as these daily quests that I'm not gonna do. Alien visit. Enter the spaceship. Now, the only thing I regret not having is Holy Symbol. But I can only do so much. The resources that I have. I'm gonna hope that I get good drops. The arrow platter, it does nothing. I will say, it's quite nice that this this class can just about run around and just tag everything. Imagine once like you're strong enough for your random arrows to do with one shot, it'd be very nice to train. I don't know if that's a possibility, but very neat. Like I know just about nothing about this character, but it's a lot more impressive than I expected from an explorer class. I'll say that much. I really wish I had rope lift as well. Oops, the game froze a bit. Because my YouTube thing decided to close itself for some reason. Am I gonna go for any nodes? I wasn't gonna plan on putting many nodes on this character, because I think for a lot of people, nodes is like a pretty big time gate. So I've only put like, I think at this point maybe 20. Like you get 5 for creating the character, and then this event gave 20. I claimed it on this character. But honestly, I think not. I don't think I'm gonna be putting many nodes on this character. At least not at the beginning. Once I get to Lotus and Damien, then I'll probably need to, but for 3 door, you don't really need it. I think if I wanted any node, I would like go for Holy Symbol. I think Holy Symbol is one of those ones. It's too good to not use, right? For training, drop, all that sort of stuff. So I'll probably disassemble a lot of my useless nodes, and then just get Holy Symbol. Other than that, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna dump nodes. Like, I'm not gonna randomly put like a couple hundred nodes on this character. Even though I might end up using like Lynx and Legion, I want to try to keep this character somewhat simple. So if like somebody finds this series, then at least they're like somewhat able to follow along. Do I plan on job changing? Nah, probably not. I've already got a marksman, I've already got a pathfinder. My pathfinder's already 200, my marksman is somewhere in between. No, don't exit. Yeah, I think before every time I do a boss, I'm gonna show roughly what point in the progression my character's at anyway. So, yeah. No drops. But before every boss, I'm going to show like my crit damage, crit rate, you know, boss damage, range, that, nodes, all that sort of stuff. Because I think CRA is some of that content that you can clear a lot earlier than people think. And you know, I'm a big fan of doing things low stat. I find it so much more satisfying to clear 3 door in the allotted time than like in 5 minutes or something. There's 2 points in bossing, I think, that make it fun. One is like a struggle run, and the second one is a single burst. In between is like not as satisfying for me. And I'm just like a big fan of 3 door in general. I'm very fond of that content. So I don't particularly want to make it too easy on myself. I also quite enjoy Lotus. Damien, not so much. Bit of a boring boss. One more. Alright, let's see if I get lucky. Give me anything. Give me something. No. No drops this run. But yeah, I'm probably gonna run this a few times a day. Might max it out a day depending on how bothered I can be doing it. It still takes like, what, 10 or so minutes to finish a run, each run. But yeah. Yeah, absolutely. When you do a solo progression and actually force yourself into like a low damage situation, you really gotta refine your mechanics. That was definitely the case for me when I was doing my Paladin series. I relied a lot on like having to do the mechanics as best I could. For Paladin, I didn't realize that I could just tank everything until quite some time after I had already made a lot of the videos. I didn't read any of my skills really, any of the passives at least. I didn't realize I had a shield. I like just literally tanks everything. But other than that, I actually like tried my best to participate in the mechanics. Now though, I just kind of hold down attack and just hope that I don't die. Yeah, it was quite good fun. Good fun that was. This one should be a lot harder, mostly because I can't tank mechanics. To my knowledge, I don't know if I even have an iframe. But I don't think I have one. Do I have one? No, I'm just gonna play like I don't have one. Whatever. I agree. Sometimes it's just better to just throw yourself in the boss and see how you do, right? I know that scares a lot of people as well. And I see a lot of people not really wanting to do that sort of stuff. Because they'd rather not see themselves just get killed over and over. But I think that's part of the fun, right? It's like part of the learning process. I don't mind like failing a bunch of times before getting the clear. It just makes it more satisfying. Like CRA is like one of those first pieces of content where like you could actually just sit down and keep trying. That's kind of like gate, right? Quite a lot of fun. Yeah, definitely. Bosses are also just more fun in general if you do them with less stat. I will say that some bosses are boring to do. Like I wouldn't recommend people do something like, what's an example? Like Damien Solo is one of those bosses that is a bit boring. Spends all of his time in the air, for example. Or Lucid. I don't think Lucid is a very fun boss to do solo. Very class dependent. If you don't have a way to deal with the bombs, then it doesn't matter. The game's just gonna decide to kill you at some points. But then there's like more mechanics-based bosses that I found really fun. Like when I did my Lotus solo, like hard Lotus solo on my Jett, and my normal Will solo, I really enjoyed them. That was a lot of fun. fight number 3. Wait for a drop. Oh, not that drop. No, not a sword. Not even a sword. The Katara. Yeah, I think CPAP is actually a pretty good example of a boss that looks random but isn't actually random. That boss is surprisingly mechanical. Like, a lot of characters can do it quite early. Just knowing how to move around that boss is quite tricky. You really need to know how to move your character in that boss. We'll say for CPAP, if your class doesn't have an iframe, it can be quite rough. Especially if you're trying to low damage it. Because those claws will pick you up and ruin your day. I'm curious, for those who are watching, how often do you guys do this PQ? It's technically a PQ, but you can do it by yourself. I'd rather not share my drops. I just don't want to do a 9 boss set because I think that's boring. Do something with a little bit more variety. Yeah, I really considered just doing 9 boss set, but this just adds a little bit more variety. There was a lot of different ways I wanted to approach character, and I kind of just decided on it on this version. 9 boss set gives you 10 attack and 10 boss, and a 3 alien set gives you 50 attack. So both of them are good, but this is quite long. No, the wrong drop, guys. Why did he give me a ring? No. This is the accessory I didn't want. Oh. The only accessory I didn't want. Not like this. I actually quite like this PQ because it's nice and chill. Very easy. It's honestly not even that bad. Like, honestly, this is just me procrastinating myself starting the Pink Bean prequest. I've run this twice, and the amount of stuff that I've killed here is still not enough to finish that stupid Pink Bean quest. I need to kill like 180 each run. I need to kill like 200 each map in Pink Bean. I need to do this 4 times for it to match Pink Bean. Oh no, I should have really done that while training. Why did I leave it until I was 200? Mistakes were made. Yeah, I should have done this earlier. I completely forgot about it. So mad at myself. Yeah, and Magnus. Oh my lord, you're right. I think the Magnus. I need to do Magnus as well. I don't think I finished the normal Magnus pre-quest. I don't think I can even kill normal Magnus character. They should just really make all those bossing pre-quests account-wide. Yeah, I really should have done the Pink Bean quest when I was about 150. Training and the Pink Bean pre-quest out of the way. At least the Arcarian one wasn't too bad. That one's pretty fast. I think I'll finish this run on Alien, and then run some Commercy just to mix things up a bit. Kind of the same sort of stuff, right? Just kill stuff and hope you get a drop. Still haven't got my Sweetwater weapon, so I'm really hoping I get that. Oh, I'm done here. Wondering where the spawn was. Yeah, I like advocating for alien PQ. I think it's a nice change of pace. And I also like seeing my range go up quickly. 50 attacks a lot. Please, I need pendant earring belt. That's all I'm asking for next time. I'm gonna be really sad if I get the helmet, because then that's like, it's so rare. Why is the rare thing that I get a helmet? Why can't it be something? Why can't it be something good like Pat Mark? Or an arcane weapon? Why is it the helmet? I do like how they put the boss, one of the bosses in the middle, because then it gives me hope midway through my run. Alright. Give me the accessory. Or give me nothing. I'm okay. That's fine too. Fine. I didn't want it anyway. What am I doing Alien Invasion for? I'm going for the 3 alien set. So my plan for this character is I'm going to use the earring, belt and pendant for the accessories. And the other accessories are going to be the boss items. So instead of going for 9 set boss, I'm going to go for 7 set boss and 3 set alien. So I'm basically trading off 15 all stat, 10 attack, 10 boss damage for 50 attack. It's pretty comparable. I think it's pretty similar. But the alien set is better for training, just because 50 attack is always applicable, whereas the 10 boss damage isn't. also 180 weapon items, so then I'll get better potential lines on them. But the downside is obviously I have to run this multiple times probably. And also, because they're 180 weapons, they're quite expensive. Or 180 items rather, right? They're quite expensive to Star Force and all that stuff. The fact that you can't really transfer them or do anything with them afterwards is kind of sad, but well, you get what you put the money in for, right? Like, costs a lot, but the stats are good. The set bonus is good. And honestly, this PQ is not even that bad. You're okay, just doing something else that isn't grinding. Fine. Alright, fine. Give me a drop. No. Not the bow. I could actually use this. What's the attack power? Actually, the attack power is not bad. The same attack power as this. This one's just Star Forced. Surprisingly, the VIP bow is not bad. But I won't be using it because I will be opting to use the water weapon instead. Alright, that's enough alien PQ. Get out here, let's do something different. Do another kind of PQ-esque content called Commercy. Now, the thing about Commercy is I need to get the weapon. So to get the weapon, I need to run the courses that have a lot of monsters on them. And the highest one I'm unlocked at the moment is Herbtown. So I guess I have to do Herbtown a few times. I have done CPQ. CPQ I think is fair game because, you know, all you need to do is just join a party. You don't have a level requirement for it. Even though technically I'm getting carried in CPQ because I'm such a low level, but you know, it's open content. Anybody can do it. I've already run my CPQ and I did not get a weapon drop. Very sad. And then I ran it on my Jett and then I got 3 weapon drops on one run. Sometimes it's not fair. But it hurt. And also I get the Daenerys. As this builds up, I might end up using the Sweetwater tattoo. See how it turns out. And yeah, finally I stream. I am back. Back to trying to stream somewhat frequently. I'm pretty motivated right now to work on this character just because the plan is coming into fruition now that I'm 200. Alright, give me the Sweetwater weapon. What I'm hoping for. My main issue with doing these commercial ones is this particular thing, where it's just a wave, can't really speed it up. I think CPQ people would enjoy a lot more if these waves didn't exist. How many of you guys do CPQ? I mean, commercial in general, daily. I know I've stopped doing it on my Jett for the longest time, but kind of getting to the point where I need to start doing it again. Quite tedious. These days, these bosses are good. Weapon. Yeah, I am quite lazy to do it as well. But gotta get that sweet water sword. Not sword. Oh. Boss damage is free. The ID is free as well. I'll use it. Yeah, at least Commerce is pretty chill. This part. Long. Town one. Do I want to go to Lith Harbor? That's the question. Do I want to get enough coins to go to Lith Harbor or one of the later stages? Feels like if I don't get the weapon by then, it's kind of doomed. Surely I can get enough from just doing Herb Town. Don't have enough inventory slots apparently. Probably this. I have a lot of these pouches. They're at the inventory real quick. These pouches up. Probably just a bunch of meso bags of spell traces. Stamp that I can't use. Oh, I'm gonna regret throwing that on up. I can feel it. Got some cubes actually. I think I can throw this on. Yeah, sure. True, I could sell my arrows. I rolled away my 3 decks and now I want it back. I could sell my arrows. I don't need them anymore, do I? Got that new skill. Oh no. I've rolled away my dex line. I want it back. I greeted. You know, if it tears up to epic, I'm not going to be mad. Oh, well, I'll say I'm not expecting it. These Cult Cube tier up rates are not very good. Like 1 in 100 or something. 1%. But if it happens, I'm not going to complain. Oh, it was a mistake, guys. I shouldn't have rolled away the dex line. Got greedy for the tier up. There it is. Have I made any progress on my Jett? I have. I'm mostly just farming and training on it. I'm waiting for the 5, 10, 15 event. I should use this. Yeah, I'm just mostly farming for 5, 10, 15. Other than that, oh, not really. Just farming, training, normal stuff on it. All my arcane symbols are just about maxed as well, which is nice. Only have Esfera left. My Jett is currently at 266. 266. I think it's like 40% or something. Or 30%, I can't remember. One of those two. Probably try to get leveled by the end of the week. Alright, what do you guys think? Do you reckon I'll get my sweet water this run? Place your bets. How long does it take to level up? Every totem, I get somewhere in between 8 and 10%. So that's every 2 hours, right? So anywhere between 20 and 30 hours. And it would be half of that if I trained in Cernium. But I'm currently not training in Cernium, I'm training in Limina, just because Limina gives better Mesa rates. And I'd rather get the more money. I don't really care too much about the experience. Yeah, after arrows that are relevant, because the soul arrow just overrides it, right? I really hope I get this weapon. I don't want to farm Commercy like this. When I was running Commercy PQ, I had to ask some friends because random strangers wouldn't take me. So they took me along and they're like to me, "Why are you running Commercy on a mule? That's so tryhard." I'm like, "You don't understand." Next one's ruining my YouTube series. Alright, one more attempt on this run. Give me that bow. No. Solo progression is hard, guys. How many runs do I need? I need 5 trades of Herbtown. I think it's actually better to run this. There's more bosses on this one, right? Is that how it works? Currently, all your gear is 11. Should you wait to get them to 15? I mean, technically, yeah, because then you don't have to do the 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11 dance. You know? It'll be 11, 12, 11, 12 instead. Slightly better. Because if you think about it, to get to 15, you only need 4 successes instead of 5. But if you don't want to wait, and you want to just get your stuff to 15, that's fine. As for past 15, of course, wait. 5, 10, 15 is the best event to get to 17 from 15. And 5, 10, 15, honestly, just feels good as an event. Like almost guaranteed gains. Because 16 to 17 is safeguardable, so you can almost always make gains on 5, 10, 15. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely wait. If you can hold off from spending your money, then I recommend you waiting. If you need the immediate gains to clear content, then I'd do that first, but star forcing is significant gains compared to cubing, flaming. Like, not comparable. I'd rather have epic 17 stars than 11 star legendaries. I wish you all the best of luck saving your money and not getting tempted into spending it. I myself am also saving up for 5, 10, 15. I am very much looking forward to 5, 10, 15. My favorite Star Forcing event. A lot of fun, because it's like guaranteed gains on a lot of characters. Well, for most people who play Maple, like 5, 10, 15, it just like screams gains. Pretty much a very small group of people that can't make gains on 5, 10, 15. So those are like really pushing their items, right? Give me the bow. No. Guys, what's more painful? Not getting the Sweetwater weapon or not getting anything from Alien PQ? These times I run it one more time. How much have I saved up? Currently I think I have 16 or 17 bill saved up. I'm hoping by the time 5, 10, 15 comes around, which is in about just under 20 days, hopefully 30 to 40 bill, something like that. That'd be ideal. Alien PQ definitely more sad than Commercy. It feels about the same. Kind of doing the same stuff, right? It feels like it takes forever. This feels like it takes about the same amount of time. I don't know. Maybe I'm just desensitized. At least this one. This one is definitely slightly more beneficial for the account though, because these dineros, they will start to add up, right? Wherever they are in my inventory. Can't see them. Where are my dineros? They're somewhere in there. Am I just blind? Oh no, it's right here. It's 67. 30% off is pretty good to get to 15, but the thing is, you can fail the 15 to 16 so many times. Like, I've had items that just failed 20 times in a row. Right, to get to 15 to 16, and it's not even counting 16 to 17. The 5, 10, 15 is pretty good for getting to 15 and going past 20, but 5, 10, 15 is much better to get to 20, I think. It saves you a lot, especially on safeguarding as well, depending on the item. And also just feels better. You only need 4 successes in a row compared to 5 successes, so mathematically they're both pretty similar, up to 20 average, but one just feels better than the other. Damn. Been so long? What do you mean? The last time I was online was yesterday. But in all seriousness, it has been a while. Give me the bow, please. Please. Get me out of Commercy. Yeah, it's pretty hard to save Meso in this game. It's so tempting to just spend your money. Right. Can't run Rian Harbor anyway. Rian? Rain? Can't run it. I don't have enough energy. I'll just do my last Herbtown run. I call it a day for Commercy. Please, give me my weapon. Hey, welcome to the stream. And glad you can make it. Yeah, for these sorts of Star Forcing events and stuff like that, if you can, you want to try to find what the Koreans had in their events. They usually like to line it up for us as well. I think for me, I was aware that it was going to be sometime in September, like about a month ago, just because it lined up with our Sunnyside days and stuff like that compared to Korea. They had the Neo event or whatever. So I was ready to stop spending after the 1+1 event. 1+1 is so good for getting things to 15 star. I was very happy that I had characters that could 15 star. We also had DMT, which was nice. They kept milking money. Alright, while I'm here, let's read what this thing actually does. When I get hit. When I get hit, or I don't actually know how any of my skills work. Oh, it's kind of like a iframe, a little bit. Grateful that you're on reboot. It's all about a perspective, I guess. I like playing a reboot because I can get my own item. Oh, there it is! Yes, I'm free. The last run as well. Most noticeable difference? I didn't have to farm for that stupid shield recipe. Farming that shield recipe, I was losing my mind. Yes, I got the weapon. I'm so happy. I really did not want to run this again. Oh god, I feel so relieved now. And I got on camera, that's the important part. Ah, yes. You got it. Yes. Wait, what about now? I need to epic potential this and get this to epic. No, epic and Star Force it. That's right. Right. Part of the pain is over. part of it's over. Only part of it. Yeah, noticeable difference other than like farming different items. I think it's gonna be honestly gonna come down to having no stance, I reckon. I'm playing around with this character and having no stance is quite painful. But yeah, look at that. There's a clean bow, already a big difference. So, question is, how do I get an epic pot scroll? Cheap. I don't want to pay my Legion coins. Let's use this for the time being. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm free from Commercy for the time being. I want to get this to 3% attack. Ursus is 50%. Yeah, but I run Ursus on my Jett, so I can't use it on this character, unfortunately. Well, these rolls are kind of expensive. Half a mil each roll. Maybe I'll just roll for the first attack line that I see, and I'll keep it as is. You Garden daily. Oh no, I'm so done with you Garden. Thankfully, I'm not too strapped for cash, so this is only a temporary loss. We don't settle for 6. Come on, at least 12. Oh, this is painful. Oh, there we go. 4%. I'll take it. Ah, very good. One of the many drops that I need to go for done. I'm so happy that this is done. Alright. What's next? Magnus. To be honest, this range, not bad. Not bad. Oh, I'm so relieved right now. Oh, I do have rope lift. Huh. That would have been nice. Alright. Do you guys believe, will I get the badge? Do you guys believe in miracles? Oh. Thank God it's only easy. Oh, I was asking for too much. So I definitely need to do this quest line to unlock normal Magnus. Once I'm strong enough to do normal Magnus, then I'll give it a go. Now, one boss that I do want to try as part of the series is Hard Ranmaru. I don't think I'm strong enough for Hard Ranmaru, but I do have a lot of links, and I do have my Legion on. Let's see if we can punch Ranmaru. Not expecting very much, honestly, because I want to use those pieces for my progression. I do I do know that the items are random. Random items, random classes as well, not even just any. I don't know, it's gonna be rough. And I do need damage for it. It's significantly harder than easy Ranmaru, and easy Ranmaru doesn't drop anything. So I don't think I have the damage for it, but let's give it a go. They actually gave this boss mechanics recently as well, which is kind of scary. Oh, that thing one-shots me. That's not good. Oh, whoa. Oh no. That one-shotted me. I think it's kind of doomed. I think it's gonna spawn camp me. It's spawn camping me. Oh no. Oh no. What? Is the damage reflect? Oh. Does this one... Wait. Did they make it so the flames are permanent now? Am I just doomed? Because I thought the middle one was the flame one. I thought it was this middle one. Oh no. Looking kinda doomed. I thought it was the middle one that kills the flames, but it wasn't up when, yeah, I have the damage, but I don't think I have the HP. And I die on touch. Alright, we have to try this another time. I'm too weak. Alright, good to know, good to know. Alright. Now that made good content. I can just put into the video. I'm not strong enough for hard Ranmaru yet. No, I don't want to go Kumasi. What am I doing? Get out of here. But yeah, the reason why I want to do hard Ranmaru is because I need something for my shoulder slot and my glove slot. And it turns out if I use both of those as the hard Ranmaru items, it actually gives me a set bonus, and they both have good stats on the equips itself. And yeah, it's just good stats, and they transfer onto Absolab, so it's like a double bonus. So surprisingly, those items are quite useful for this progression. So I don't want to do Wings of Fate. I really don't want to do that. Yeah, I've done it once for a series. I don't think I'll do it again. Yeah, it is a good cape, but I'm a little bit sick of it. How many times can you do Alien? I think you can do it 5 times a day. I think I've done it 3 times already. Oh, my game's frozen. Alright, good. So Wings of Fate is pretty good for solo progression characters, but like I said, just want to do something different. Like, ugh. I think the Mushroom Shrine quest, it loses its charm just when you kiss. It's just so long. Hi, Pie. Yeah, it used to be good for like the herbs, but herbs go bye-bye now. Back to flowers. Please, earring and pendant drop, and belt. Not asking for much. Just all of it at once. What were the 5th job skills? The one that you see raining down is one of them. Like the yellow arrows you can see there, that's one of them. It looks like it goes off every time I hit something or something. That's one of them. So it seems to do a good amount of lines. The other one are the blue arrows you see shoot every once in a while. So there it is, those arrows flying around. When I press it, it shoots these 4 arrows kind of everywhere as well. When an arrow platter installation, I got you, fam. Ask and you shall receive. And I have another one that's kind of a passive. This thing here. I don't know what it does, but it seems to be some sort of a shield. On a quick read. And then the last one is this one. Shoots these like red arrows around. It's kind of nice. There's a lot of arrows flying everywhere. What does this alien Piku do? So, you can get the accessories for this. In an earlier run today, I got the ring, which is the worst part. You really don't want the ring for the accessories. I'm trying to get the necklace, earring, and belt. But then you can see the 3-set bonus. It gives you 50 attack, which is a lot. The 2-set bonus gives you 20 attack, 24 stats. But the 3-set bonus gives you 50 attack, which is an insane amount of attack for how early it is. Usually you can only get attack from like Star Forcing. 50 attack goes a long way early. Alright. Give me a necklace or earring, please. Alright, you know, at this point, I'm just collecting all the VIP items. Alright, what have we got so far? We've got the bow, spear, and katara. How long that keeps going. But yeah, I'm actually so happy right now. On stream, I got the my Sweetwater bow. I'm done with Commercy for now. And honestly, I'll say this Piku gives okay EXP at the end of it. Gives you like 2 or 3%. It's kind of like Monster Park. A very long Monster Park, but not terrible. The mobs don't give very much EXP, but can't ask too much. So I'm actually going to get them to 12, I think. Either 10 or 12. And the reason for that is because I won't replace them until I get superior items. If I'm going to be doing this character mostly solo, it's going to be quite a while until I get superior, so they're going to last me a long time. I don't know if I'll get them to legendary, but the accessories I might get to legendary just because I can use as drop gear. I don't know about the belt. Maybe the belt I'll stop at unique, but I can see myself getting accessories to legendary. But yeah, they do get switched out and they're quite expensive, but I think you get what you pay for these. The only thing that's like really sucky about it is just doing this PQ many times. Like, you gotta kind of get lucky. Much boss set? I'm gonna be using 7 boss. It'll be 7 boss, 3 alien. Those are my accessories. The alternative is going 9 boss and 3 Ranmaru, because right now I'm going for 2 Ranmaru. I think. Something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head what the difference in stat is, but... Oh, another VIP weapon. We're getting there. Collecting all of them. I got excited, I saw something drop. 88. 0.8. That's about 2%. Not bad. 2% each run. Why not? Alright, I think this might be my last run on Alien PQ today. I want to try and run this every day just because I like the alien set. Kind of like the way that I convince myself that my character's going to be okay at bossing. Also, you know, as good as the boss accessory is, I don't mind changing it up a bit, even if it's worse. Belt this run? Belt this run? Alright. I hope you're right. Alright, I pray for at least one of the two. I'm so annoyed that I got the ring out of all of them. Like, the one that I was not planning on using. Like, I can still technically use it, but I want to be able to have all my accessories, stuff all still legendary at some point, so then I can use them as my drop gear while I chain. Ideally. And what do you guys think will drop? I reckon at this rate I'm gonna get like a one-handed sword. But I will say, I do have all the footage I need for the next part of this series, so that makes me pretty happy. Now I can work to put it together. I appreciate you guys for tuning in on the stream, making it much more enjoyable for me to run through a bunch of somewhat tedious, repetitive content, but it does definitely help having you guys around. Yeah, thank you. So between Pensilia and Von Leon, the issue is that I'm going for this Sweetwater bow, right? If you look on the Sweetwater bow, it gets 30% boss damage and 10% IED. So boss damage and IED are pretty annoying stats to get early on, so I'm just taking advantage of the Sweetwater weapon. So I break Pensilia, so I lose 10% IED. So then the option kind of becomes, can I beat the 10 IED on stat? And the Pensilia items, even though they're higher level than Von Leon actually gets flames, right? Because it's a boss item. So I can get Von Leon items that have pretty insane flames. If you've seen my Paladin series, all the Von Leon stuff is like crazy flames for no reason. It's like 40 and 5, like 40 stat and then 5 all stat, or 50 and 5 all. Like it's just crazy random high flames, and it's free because you can just keep doing Von Leon and keep getting items until you finally settle. You don't need to pay money to reflame it or anything. It's very nice. And that set gives you 10 boss damage as well. I think that the stat by itself beats out Pensilia, like the extra flames and whatnot. Hey. No, my Jett's not 265, it's 266 actually. Moving up in the world on my Jett, slowly but surely. I'm slowly trying to break top 5 on the Jett rankings, but the gap from 6 to 5 is like 4 whole levels. Like, I need to get to 270, crack into top 5, assuming that the other Jetts aren't training. Yeah, Necro set's not bad. It's just that that's not a... Wow, I even got the same weapon fitting in my face, Nexon. What was I saying? Yeah, I did consider Necro, but Von Leon set does, you know, it has similar attainable method, right? Killing Von Leon instead of Hilla. But the difference is Von Leon, you can actually choose which ones you get because of the coins, compared to the Necro set, which you can't. Right. Looking kind of grim. No accessories today except this damn ring. I don't want the ring. There's something else. If Hilla let you chose which ones you could get, I wouldn't mind as much, but I still think that Von Leon's better. Set bonus is just better, I think. 10% boss damage is quite nice early on. Go a long way. Honestly, Pencil is not even that bad. It's not good for bossing. It's pretty good for training. And the fact that you don't feel bad for investing in them is nice as well, because you can use them to get to your Absolab array, so you don't have to safeguard anything. Very replaceable, easy to farm. Can't handle Pencil there. They're reliable. No. Nothing. Right. I think I will call that it though for this stream. We've been going on for about 2 hours. I'm gonna take a break and then chill for the rest of the night. I think not bad progression today. Did a fair amount of stuff, got a lot of footage, and I got the Sweetwater bow, which is nice. Got the ring, not the greatest, but well. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the company a lot. And yeah, I'll put together the video very soon, so if you guys are looking forward to the next part of this series, stay tuned to the channel. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for being around. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful week, and catch you guys next time. If you guys want to follow me, feel free to subscribe and all that stuff too, just before I close. Check out my Twitter too, because why not? Anyway, take care guys.